And the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Because they were like terrible. So I terrible, like
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian, I'm open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd. On second down, here's Herbert. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Again, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 40 yards to gain there, second down. They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency. Yeah, that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to be pregame. That's what they did there. Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. A bullet throw, but incomplete. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep. Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through his legs. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Why we all your puzzle pieces?
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, he'll set up the throw. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Oh, yeah.
That they have regular jobs don't get paid in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun at Herbert. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you give 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. And when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
At their own 14-yard line.
He lost all his puzzle pieces. He's trying to put his puzzle together with one piece.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming.
Give credit to the
PJ, look, they're going to eyeball.
That play out, and they gave up no cutback. You know they're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 17, Mayfield. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right.
Missing a leg and an
And he
eyeball.
was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Chubb out of the gun. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. From the gun, Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there. It's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And it's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
If you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Henry's got it, out on the left side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
Don't drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is really pulling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they could really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Out of his end zone, Mayfield. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on your defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the 41, Mayfield. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 8 yards out, and the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Now we're looking for the money.
Now parking for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And look at this, they come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. To go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline.
We got any of that brisket tequila? Oh, we need for dinner.
A few plays, give us a break back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
What are we ordering for dinner? Is there anything, we ordering something? Or do we have anything I can grill?
Yes, your chicken fries.
It's thawed out?
Already ready.
The
The Browns drive about to get started. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that Joe is using for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and it's skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Well, the defender likes it. Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. To throw, Mayfield. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers
he missed that. I needed him to miss that.
So easy because normally
I'm glad he missed it.
About 2 out of 3, and this is not an easy kick.
20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely
trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
It really was. Once he figured it out.
So we have reached halftime here. Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield eluding the pressure right.
A good decision in the end. The pull and run gets him 9 yards and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of things in his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what the defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment is what they talked about. Maybe just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Let me wipe this off. Come on.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Oh, no. Right.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. But defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into a huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1, and the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand.
Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go play action. Mayfield. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very solid gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
On third down, Mayfield. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Hey, Perkins got held up.
At the Chargers' 28-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple backs off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. Mayfield down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's going into the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's going to look for Allen now, the deep ball. He's got a man, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Herbert. Being chased out left.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in hours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, and Herbert. He's got Lockett, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Yeah.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And he knocks it through.
Oh, yeah, chicken. That's right, chicken.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Broccoli and stir fry.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
They run, Chubb. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year, and the Browns have retaken the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he's just going to get rid of this. So no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
Yeah.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short. And this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
PJ.
At the 46-yard line.
Huh?
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers,
You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position